Hi folks, this is James Duffy with Colton RV, and I'm bringing you the all-new 2021 Allegro RED 38LL. This is a Tiffin product. I absolutely love Tiffin. When you think of Tiffin, you just think of quality. So right in the front, you'll notice just the front end design that Tiffin does. This is their entry-level diesel, but what I love to say, I mean, when I say entry-level, it's kind of like getting into an entry-level BMW. There's really nothing entry-level about it. And honestly, when you look at the front end of it, it just looks beautiful. It looks like you're getting into a Phaeton. So one thing that Tiffin does a phenomenal job on, and this is new on the Allegro RED 340 series, is that they actually put a diamond shield on this. So if you kind of look underneath the mirror, you can see there's that extra protective layer. What's great about that too, it's gonna have a 7-year warranty. So it's gonna protect your investment going down the road. Any rocks, bugs, anything that flies up, it's not gonna damage your paint. Also too, looking at the paint, they do a beautiful job on the paint scheme here. You'll notice Tiffin uses what's called a BASF paint. So it's an automotive paint, and they put a few layers on it with a clear coat, and it just gives you an absolutely beautiful look to the coach. So if you guys follow me this way, one thing that Tiffin does better than any other manufacturer on the market is their storage, or are their baggage doors. You'll notice it's a huge door, opens up nice and wide for you. What's awesome about the coach too is that these baggage doors are 2 inches thick and they're insulated. So every other coach on the market, to my knowledge, they're not using a fully insulated baggage door. Also too, I probably shouldn't do this. I'm about 200 pounds, but I can hang on that baggage door and watch this. Closes real easy. If you try to do that on any other coach, I guarantee you, your sales rep is gonna yell at you and you're probably gonna rip that baggage door off, but not on Tiffin. So this first compartment door here, what's great about it, this is gonna lead right through for your pass-through storage. And you'll see too, that is your straight rail chassis. Now this Allegro RED is gonna come on the Freightliner straight rail chassis here, and you're gonna have a 340 Cummins engine in it. It's the 6.7 Cummins with 340 horse, and you're gonna have a 5,000 pound tow, and it will come with the 2500 Allison transmission. So again, just notice how easy that door shuts. In this compartment here, this is just gonna be for your outside TV, so you guys can watch the Bills hopefully win the Super Bowl. We'll go over here too. This compartment is for your refrigerator. This is just an access panel, so you guys can service your fridge, so you don't have to rip that entire fridge out and actually pull it apart on the inside of your coach. One upgrade that the Allegro RED did for the 2021 model, you'll notice that you have an armless Girard awning, which Girard is one of the top, it is the top of the line awning that every motorhome uses on the market. So what's great is that Tiffin's using this on their entry-level diesel coach. So this is your battery compartment. This is for your chassis battery. So you'll notice every time you put your coach into storage, you'll just want to turn that off. That way you're killing all the power to your chassis, so you're not going to be draining your batteries. Obviously, batteries are very expensive, and you're not going to want to deplete those every single time you put your coach into storage. This is another upgrade that the Allegro RED did this year. Is you have the Truma Aqua Go system. So this is an on-demand hot water system. So you have continuous hot water flow. Anytime you actually want to take a long shower, wash your dishes, anything like that, you're not going to have to use a 6-gallon or a 10-gallon quick recovery system. Tiffin also gives you a rear-mounted ladder, so obviously you can go up on the roof and clean the roof off if you wanted. What's nice on the roof too is that it is a one-piece molded fiberglass roof. And we'll open up the engine compartment here. This is nice too. It's all gas strut assisted, so you're not going to have to mess with it and latch it on like other coaches. Obviously this is your filter, just checking that to make sure everything's running correctly. You can check your engine oil here, and you have your transmission oil over there as well. This is where you actually take your dipstick out and check your oil levels. And then right here too, this is actually a really cool thing. This is just like your car. This is where you plug in your computer to diagnose any problems, or if you have a check engine light on, just plug your computer in here. Very easy for service to look into it and see what's throwing that check engine light on. So this is your 50 amp service area. So again, this is going to come with your 50 amp power cord, and then that is your surge protector. So obviously if there's any surge in power, that's going to protect from frying your entire coach. You can get another additional surge protector that actually goes on the end of your cord, just to be a little bit more safe than sorry. A little bit more storage on the outside here, and then this is where your DEF tank or your diesel exhaust fluid is going to go. So yep, you would just fill that up right there. Just notice how nice and easy those baggage doors close. I'm not messing around with them, I'm not slamming them, just a nice easy shut. This is your main hookup docking station too. What's awesome, and one thing that Tiffin does too, is they actually computer cut all of this. So this is actually steel, and they actually computer cut all of this. So other brands out there, they have just a sticker, they label it. Over time, that sticker is going to fall off, or you might forget on, you know, what their city water tank, where your city water tank is, you know, where your solar input is, all that good stuff. But so this is your main docking station, and then this is also your water pump, easy access. So what's great about it, anything, you know, if your water pump goes, it's really easy to change. Just really swap it out. All right, folks, you'll notice you have all your storage compartments open here, full pass-through storage. So again, if you need to throw in a collapsible table, obviously, you know, when the Bills win the Super Bowl, you'll be able to jump through them. What I'm holding here, this is actually an extra vinyl layer for the floor too. So if you scratch it, drop a plate on it, or any damage occurs inside the coach, they give you extra tiles here, and there's a few more on the inside where you could actually make those replacements when necessary. So you'll notice under here, this is your house battery disconnect. So again, making sure that you cut all power off to your house batteries. You're going to want to make sure those are off when you're putting this into storage. All right, this is your house battery section here. On the other side were your chassis batteries. So, and then what's nice about this too is that this is on a pull-out tray. So you can easily pull these out, replace them, so you're not, you know, having your whole body inside that little storage compartment trying to adjust them. This is your main fuse panel too. So what's really nice is that if you pop a fuse, all you have to do is just push it back in and you'll reset your fuse for you. And what I'm gonna do here, you'll see in the front, you have a little pull valve, or a release valve I should say, where this is gonna give you access to your 8,000 watt come and zone in quiet generator. And again, just really easy, all you have to do to push this back in, just push it in, and you're all set to go. A couple great warranties that Tiffin gives you on every coach too. You have a 5-year, 100,000 mile warranty on the engine, a 5-year, 200,000 mile warranty on the transmission. You have a 3-year, 50,000 mile warranty on the drive chain and the chassis. You have a 6-year, a 6-month unlimited warranty on any rusting, which I think is super cool because obviously being here in Western New York, all the roads are always salty. So we see a lot more rust in this area than most people do throughout the country. Then you get a 5-year delamination warranty on the sidewalls here. So that pretty much does it for the outside. Yeah, we're gonna go on the inside here and show you the inside of this new Allegro Red. Folks, look how beautiful the inside of this motorhome is. I don't know if we're in a motorhome or if we're in the Bellagio or if we're in Caesar's Palace. I mean, the coach is absolutely beautiful. You'll notice here, you have your super big dinette system. What's great about this too is your dream dinette. This just folds right down into another sleeping area. So if you have the grandkids, if you have friends and family, this obviously makes right down into a nice bed for you. But one thing that I want you to notice, look at all the storage that Tiffin gives you. They give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cabinets. And what's really great about these cabinets too is that they're actually passed through in 2 sections here. So if you have like those bigger pots and pans, if you have, you know, even extra pillows, blankets, you can store that all up top there. I mean, so much storage. And the cabinets too, you'll notice all these cabinets are actual hardwood cabinetry. They're not just press board. So what's great about that too, everything is made in-house. So Tiffin they're not an assembler of a motorhome, they're a manufacturer. They're a true manufacturer. They actually have a 75,000 square foot cabinet manufacturing plant in Mississippi where they do all of this in-house. So let's say you accidentally, slam this cabinet, or you got the grandkids that are, beating up the cabinets when you guys are outside. You guys can call Tiffin up and they can replace these very easy for you. So I absolutely love that about the Tiffin product. And then you'll notice too, this is something new. This is a new seating arrangement for this 38LL. So what's nice here is that you have a decent size 2-person couch. And you'll notice this just goes right down into a bed. And it's actually super easy to use. So you just take this, pull it out toward you. Bam. I did that in about 10 seconds, and it's super user friendly. Same thing, when you're all ready to put this away, all set to go. So I love these theater seats here. Obviously you could just control whatever you want. And then you also have your USB port as well, so you can charge any device here. Nice cup holders as well. And then you have a little bit of storage here for your remotes, so you don't lose them. This is just a great living room setup. You have your nice Furrion fireplace. It's going to be just an electric fireplace, but what's great about it, it just takes that morning chill off, especially if you're camping in the fall season, or if you're doing some early camping out in April or possibly May even. But one thing you notice on Tiffin too, you get all name brand products. LG, Furrion, all those high-end features here. Up top, you guys could put like DVD players if you'd like, any gaming systems. So that's just a nice little cabinet too. And these are obviously vented, so you guys can, again, plug in your DVD players, anything like that. So for easy access. And then if you follow me this way, you actually get a nice pantry cabinet here. Also too, what's really cool is that these are all adjustable shelves. So obviously if you have a little bit more food or anything like that, bigger food products, you can adjust those shelves, and you can even add shelves aftermarket. And then you actually get a little pull-out pantry here. Nice spice racks, soups. It's on a ball bearing glide drawer too. So nice store-away access for you. So bring it to the kitchen here. What I love about this too is Tiffin gives you a beautiful galley window. So let's say this is on your campsite. Let's say you're facing a lake. You have a beautiful view if you're prepping dinner at night, or if you even just want to hang out inside, make some cocktails and watch the grandkids. Lift this up, you get a 3-burner cooktop. You can option in the oven on this, but what we did here is we actually did the convection microwave. So nice big convection microwave for you here, folks. Look at the amount of counter space you have here. So again, late at night, if you're washing dishes, you get your nice big farmhouse sink. I mean, you can actually fit a crock pot in there. And then you can obviously set up everything here for like a drying rack. And then these just go flush back in. And again, the amount of storage that Tiffin gives you on this motorhome, I don't think there's any other motorhome in the industry that's giving you this amount of storage. All right, this is your refrigerator, and this is an option to get this wood panel fridge. This is something that we just did here on this 38LL. But look at the amount of storage that you get in the fridge. What I really love about this is obviously it's a beautiful ergonomic design. So if you have to prep a meal and you just want to get, the onions, peppers, all that good stuff, and start pulling them out of the fridge, easy access. Also, what I really love about it is that it's a nice deep fridge. So on your other fridges like a Dinette or like a Norcold, there's such a shallow fridge. So if you leave that fridge open for, even just a few minutes, you're going to lose all your cool air. Where on this one, let's say you forgot something, this fridge is going to still stay nice and cool. So that way it's not going to take a lot of time to cool back down for you. So I want to show you the Spider multiplex system. This is a user-friendly system here. So you'll see on your home screen, what's really easy, you can do your master lights if you want. Turn that off and on. You can do your main light, your entry light, your galley light. Also too, you'll notice up top, you can see how charged your house and your chassis batteries are. So we have full voltage on your house almost, and pretty good voltage on your chassis. Also too, you can check your fresh water, your gray, black tank, and your propane as well. And it'll actually give you the percentage levels. So, and then we'll click over, and then you can actually individually control your lights. So this is nice too. Again, if you just want to do, let's say you want to do your main ceiling, turn that off if it's late at night. go through here. Again, these are all powered fans too. You have your galley fan, and then you have your bathroom fan, and then you also have your rear bath fan. And again, pretty easy. All you just do is click the button, it'll open it. Again, close the button, and it'll close it for you. This is your main slide out area. One thing that's new on Tiffin is that, so the ignition, it'll actually give you the sensor here. It says that the ignition is actually not powered. So all you need to do is turn the key forward, not turn the engine on, but at least you have power to the chassis, and then that way you can control your slides. So what's really nice about that too, it's just an extra safety feature. But then what's really easy, all you have to do is click the front slide, and then you'll hit continue. And then when you actually hit continue, it'll actually give you a countdown. So it actually counts down from 10. So if you're holding that and nothing's happening, don't worry, you didn't break it. You just have to wait 10 seconds. And then on the back here, you can adjust like your screen brightness, and then you can actually go through like screen color and then actually do some diagnostics. So again, this is a Spider multiplex system, very user-friendly system here in the Allegro RED 340. So now we're in the main bedroom of the 38LL. Again, just the amount of storage that you have in this bedroom. You'll see those are super deep storage bays here. You have your rear lights over the bed. And then you'll notice you have 110 outlets on each side of the bed. So you can plug in your CPAP machine, any charging devices. You also do have dual USB ports on both sides. Also too, what I love about this is that you get a solid door. So if you do have, friends, family that are going to be staying in the coach with you, all you have to do is push that down, and then you got full privacy. And that just locks back in. You do have storage underneath the bed. Extra blankets, pillows, all that good stuff. And it is gas strut assisted. That way you're not having to hold the bed up while you're trying to stuff all the pillows and all the extra blankets underneath. Now I'm going to show you the amount of storage that you just have in this bedroom. You get his and her closets. So you'll see again, these are full closets that Tiffin gives you. You can hang up lots of jackets, and then you have nice deep drawers here, and you actually have 6 drawers, 3 on top, 3 on the bottom. Again, just plenty of storage here in the bedroom area for you. You do get a blackout shade. So again, if you don't want to wake up super early in the morning, want to keep this nice and dark, obviously just pull down the blackout shade. You do have extra USB ports, and then you do have a 110 outlet here as well. So they just give you plenty of charging ports throughout this entire bedroom area. Also too, this does lift up for extra storage, or if you want to put all your TV wiring back here for your Wally system. One thing I want to point out too is that you do have plush top ceilings. And then Tiffin gives you a 6-inch fully insulated roof. So what's great about that is obviously, if it's a rainy night, you're not going to hear all that rain throughout the entire night. It's going to be a nice, quiet interior coach for you. I'm going to show you the half bath on the 38LL. Again, it is a bath and a half floor plan. And here is the half bath for us. Again, super nice, big half bath. You got storage up top and below. And then you do have a porcelain toilet. And then you have a nice little mirror when you're getting ready as well. And then I'm going to show you the main bathroom. This is the master bath. You get a seamless shower. You get a seamless fiberglass shower in here. Plenty of counter space to get ready. And then again, lots of storage. Get storage under here. And then you even get storage right back here for all your towels. Look at that, folks. Look how much storage you get in this bathroom. And then again, you could take the shelves out and use it as a third closet. Tiffin just could not give you more storage in this coach. And you'll notice here too, if I slide this my way, you get your stackable Whirlpool washer and dryer. So again, if you guys are going to be doing extended camping, you guys can do all your laundry and take care of all your needs from the road. So a little bit more storage here over the vanity. One thing you'll notice too, they kind of offset under the sink. So they just give you a little bit more counter space to get ready. And then you have an extra storage over here as well. I love that. It's a nice ball bearing glide again. Nice and easy to use. This is the cockpit of the 38LL. You'll notice you have both swivel seats up front for the passenger and the main chair here. You also have the day and night shades. Front shades are going to be powered, and then your side shades are going to be manual. You'll notice on the front too, again, just storage here. We did option this coach with the overhead bunk. Super easy to use. All you have to do is hit that release, hit this one. It's not going to come falling down on your head because it is going to be gas strut assisted. And then you just push that down, pull it towards you, and then boom, the bed folds down. And this is a twin size bed, usually good for smaller adults or grandkids. And then to put it back up, just push up and then pull it towards you and locks right into place. Super easy to use. I'm sitting here in the cab of the new Allegro RED 38LL. One thing that Tiffin did this year that I think they did a phenomenal job on was the ergonomic design of the steering wheel. Everything is just user friendly. You can control, your cruise control, and then also too, if you kind of look over on the left side, you can scroll through a menu where you can look at your tire pressure for the coach, and you can actually monitor the tire pressure of your tow vehicle or of a trailer if you're towing that as well. You'll notice over here too, you have your main system for your GPS, you have your stereo over here, and then this is solely for your cameras. So right now I have it on the rear view, and then if I'm going into the left-hand lane, very easy, turn that left blinker on, shows you down the whole side of your coach. And Tiffin actually repositioned the cameras this year to be in the cameras versus along the side of the coach, because late at night, a lot of drivers were complaining about road glare from other cars. Also too, you have a 12-volt outlet here. And then you have a nice USB port for your charging devices. Right here, you actually can start your generator. So all you have to do is hold that down until the light turns on, and then you can just start your generator up. You have your solar shade, you have your night shade as well, and then your driver fan, and then your map light for late at night. These are all your controls for the heat and the AC. And then again, you even get a little bit more storage up top. And Tiffin, look what they do here. They even dovetail the drawers. Most manufacturers here, they're just going to put a couple screws and they're just going to slap that together. Not Tiffin. That's where you get that extra quality. So this is a little bit different design than your typical diesel coach. Most times you'll have your gear shifter on your left-hand side. But with Tiffin, actually, what they did is your gear shifter is going to be right here. So just like your normal gear shifter, all you have to do is push in your air brake to release it, and then you'll be able to put it in drive, put it in reverse, and then again to park it, put it in neutral, and then pull out that air brake. This is just an extra USB port up here. And then what's nice for that is if you plug that in, you will have, this is compatible for Apple CarPlay. And again, you can just go through, change all your settings, and you can actually pair your phone up to here as well. Thank you so much for joining me during this video. When choosing a high-end luxury diesel coach, there's really no other brand, in my opinion, than a Tiffin. From the high-end cabinetry to the couches to the overall build quality, nothing is going to compare. Thank you so much, and join us here at Colton RV.